Take a look at this. I was not aware of this. I was not aware of this program. This right here is a Wayback Machine archived snapshot of something called IPTO, Information Processing Technology Office. And this is a branch of DARPA. Well, years ago, DARPA had this bright idea to log and categorize not just what you see and hear, but everything in your life, called LifeLog. Now, I'm pretty sure, if I've not heard of this, and a lot of you guys haven't heard of it, there's probably a lot of people on God's green earth that hasn't heard of it. But check this out. The reason I wanted to pick this from Wikipedia is because if this appears on other social media platforms, even YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter would consider Wikipedia as a top shelf authoritative source. And just as an example of that, whenever you say something about those funny looking lines in the sky, or you say something that happened at that event back in 2001, around the month of September that you can't talk about, they'll put what's called an information shelf underneath the video. And a large percentage of that time, the information shelf comes from the source Wikipedia or Encyclopedia Britannica or whatever. So I want to curtail that. I want to just kind of do an end round on this. And I want to just show you what Wikipedia says. And according to my research, Wikipedia is pretty close to being very, very accurate about what's going on here. LifeLog was a project of the Information Processing Techniques Office, and that's what this snapshot is right here. Information Processing and Techniques Office of the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, or DARPA, of the U.S. Department of Defense, according to its bid solicitation pamphlet in 2003. And that's what this right here is. This is the bid solicitation pamphlet straight from the horse's mouth. Guys, this is firsthand information of what they were planning against not only the people of America, but the people of the entire world. They wanted to launch LifeLog against the American people so that they could actually enlist the people who subscribe to LifeLog to blow the whistle on themselves, to help the Department of Defense surveil the American people. According to its bid solicitation pamphlet in 2003, this is basically a summary, it was to be an ontology-based subsystem that captures, stores, and makes accessible the flow of one person's experience in and interactions with the world in order to support a broad spectrum of associates, assistants, and other systems capabilities. That's directly from that pamphlet. I read it. If you want to take a look at this, I'll provide the link in the description below. The objective of the LifeLog concept was to, quote, be able to trace the threads of an individual's life in terms of events, states, and relationships. And it has the ability to, quote, take in all of the subject's experience from phone numbers dialed and email messages viewed to every breath taken, step made, and place gone. That is from the Department of Defense. It makes me think of that Sting song, every breath you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. That was a Department of Defense song, probably. Sting was probably hired by the feds to create that song as a predictive programming measure. I don't know, just spitballing it. To take in all of the subject's experience from phone numbers dialed and email messages viewed to every breath taken, step made, and place gone. That's from the government's own documentation. So you can call me a conspiracy theorist all you want to, but hey, wait, there's more. Don't go anywhere because it gets really, really juicy here. LifeLog aimed to compile a massive electronic database of every activity and relationship a person engages in. This was to include credit card purchases, websites visited, the content of telephone calls and emails sent and received, scans of faxes and postal mail sent and received, instant messages sent and received, books and magazines read, television and radio selections, physical location recorded via wearable GPS. By the way, this is back in 2003. GPS sensors, biomedical data captured through wearable sensors. The high-level goal of this data logging was to identify, quote, preferences, plans, goals, and other markers of intentionality. But wait, there's more. Another of DARPA's goals for LifeLog had a predictive function. And now this makes me think of all this stuff going on in Congress right now with the whistleblower, which is more less whistle and more blow, if you ask me. It sought to, quote, find meaningful patterns in the timeline of your life to infer the user's routines, habits, and relationships with other people, organizations, places, and objects, and to exploit these patterns to ease its task. So they wanted to exploit you. They wanted to exploit the patterns and experiences of your life. The government, the US government wanted to do that. But don't worry, this program doesn't exist anymore. The DARPA program was canceled, and this is very important. I'm going to show you something right here in the next tab that's just like, whoa. The DARPA program was canceled on February 4th, 2004. February 4th, 2004. Can anybody guess what the significance of that exact date? Not around that time, not in the general month and in the general year. Does anybody know the significance of that exact date? February 4th, 2004. The DARPA program was canceled, they say. Canceled or renamed. On February 4th, 2004, after criticism from civil libertarians concerning the privacy implications of the system. Those are legitimate concerns. Generically, the term LifeLog or FLOG is used to describe a storage system that can automatically and persistently record and archive some informational dimension of an object's or user's life experience in a particular data category. So back to February 4th, 2004. February 4th, 2004 was the exact date that Facebook went online. February 4th, 2004, Zuckerberg met with Harvard student Eduardo Saverin, and each of them agreed to invest $1,000 in the site. On February 4th, 2004, Zuckerberg launched it under the name The Facebook. I affectionately call it Fedbook because that's what it is. That's what it is. Did DARPA's program get canceled by Congress, or did it get renamed? You tell me. You tell me. Is LifeLog online under an assumed name, or did the program actually get canceled? Because to me, and I'm just saying to me, I'm a simpleton. There are a lot of you guys out there way smarter than I am, but the description, and if you read this pamphlet and you just go through it, sounds a whole lot like Fedbook. But again, that's just me. So I thought you might find the etymology of LifeLog just a tad bit interesting. Hey guys, we know with the way things have been going, it can get really interesting really quick. So make sure you and your family have a long-term storable food supply. Support the channel and get $50 off with my link in the description while you still can.